see by the title, where do Fashion Nova get their jeans? Before we get started, some of you don't know me. I'm Erica J, owner of Shop 500 Boutique, located in Chicago. But we gotta stop right there. If you are not a subscriber, I need you to hit the subscribe button because I'm gonna be just giving you a lot of information, doing vlogging, a lot of fun stuff coming up for the rest of the year and for 2020. So you wanna stay tuned. Also, like the video because you already know you're gonna like what I have to say. So go ahead and hit the like button for me, subscribe, and let's get right into this video. All right, guys, so you all know who Fashion Nova is. They are like one of the biggest e-commerce clothing websites out there, like biggest brands out there. Everybody has heard of Fashion Nova, right? And I'm not like a huge fan of Fashion Nova. What I am a fan of is their business model. That, you know, they have made millions and built their brands off of influencers, which is amazing. So I respect that, but we can do like a whole nother video of why I don't like Fashion Nova, because I've heard that they've like shaded other brands like John Nice and all this other stuff. And you know, we got to stick together, Black girl power, whatever. But I digress. We'll do that in a whole nother video. But anyway, a couple of years ago, they started heavily promoting these jeans, right? Like everybody and their mama was promoting these jeans on Instagram. All the Instagram girls, everybody was promoting Fashion Nova jeans. If you guys don't remember, Drake even did a video and it had like a whole 30-second, 45-second situation with the girls in Fashion Nova jeans. It's like a thing to do. I'm like, everybody's promoting Fashion Nova, right? So how do I figure out that where Fashion Nova got their jeans from? You're probably wondering that. Well, two things. So I've been here for 5 years. If you don't know, I've been here for 5 years. I'm Erica J, and welcome again to my channel. Whatever. So I ordered from Fashion Nova a couple of years ago, right? And I'm gonna tie this all together, don't worry. So I ordered from Fashion Nova maybe like my first year in business, right? You know, I didn't know any better, right? So, you know, everybody's promoting Fashion Nova, you know, it gets into your brain, like, I'm gonna see what the hype is about. So I did order from them. It took a long time to get my order. Cool, whatever, you know, stuff happened. So I got the order. I ordered like 3 or 4 things. One of the items in there was a shirt. It said it was going to be an extra large because I do have big breasts. So a lot of shirts that are in large, I really just cannot do anything with them. So I was like, oh, they carry the extra large. I'm going to order this shirt. So when I got the shirt, y'all, it was not an extra large. It was more like an extra small, okay? And then when I looked at the label in it, it was a brand that I had carried before in my store. So I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, why would I ever order from them again? We are basically ordering from the same companies. And I noticed that with basically all the labels that were in my order, right? All of the brands I had noticed before, had ordered from them before, or had saw them at a trade show or something like that. So it's like, okay, they're not, I thought they were manufacturing their own clothes. Now they may be doing that now, but I know then they were not, right? They're buying them from other companies, and some of the companies were a little shaky. I had probably ordered from some, and some I was like, quality just wasn't there, and that was evident in the shirt that I had received. Now moving on to the jeans, I was like, those look like jeans that I already carry, sis, right? And so then I'm like, I opened them up, and lo and behold, they were the brand that I already carry. So I'm like, Fashion Nova and I carry the same jeans. What? Look at what are the chances, right? Okay, so yeah. So the brand that they carry is called Vibrant. I like to say Vibrant M.i.U, but it might be Vibrant M.i.U, whatever the case may be. I have a pair to show you. Actually, I have some on. Check it out. These are absolutely my favorite pair of jeans. I've been carrying them for about 4 years. They sell really well. So if you're opening up a boutique, and you know, jeans are like a staple, right? Everybody wants a good pair of jeans. Hands down, I used to carry another brand called Twin Sisters, right? I just dropped another gem for you. 2 jean manufacturers, Twin Sisters and Vibrant M.i.U. It's hard for that to just roll off my tongue. M.i.U, Vibrant M.i.U, right? So Twin Sisters was my first brand. I really loved them, but what I noticed about them, they didn't have a lot of longevity. Maybe about 9 or 10 washes in, if you weren't very careful, they would kind of fade, especially the black ones. So I was like, oh, I'm looking for something new, and I stumbled upon Vibrant M.i.U. Okay, so I've been carrying them ever since. So Fashion Nova and I carry the same jeans, just like a lot of other boutiques out there carry Vibrant M.i.U. Okay, so hard for me to get that to just roll off my tongue. Okay, but there's a big difference, right? I'm gonna tell you a few differences between Fashion Nova and the other boutiques out there, including myself, what the differences are in pricing and private labeling and all this type of stuff. So these are the jeans. If you can look in the label, I'm going to show you the label. It's Vibrant M.i.U. And then there's My Shop 500 Boutique tag. These jeans are amazing. They're very stretchy. They come in a lot of different washes. This is like the lighter, well, it's called medium wash. It's called medium wash. They have a lighter wash. They have white, they have a dark wash. I carry the same colors all year round. So I always get medium wash, dark wash, and I'm sorry, I do carry white, but I don't carry that all year round. Correction there. So because medium wash and dark wash is a color that can go all year round, so I keep that as a staple, as a staple in my boutique. Because like I said, every girl is always looking for a good pair of jeans. Now, you're gonna be like, well, why is Fashion Nova jeans $34.99 and your jeans are $45? Well, let's get into that. I'm going to educate you. A lot of people are, I've heard this too, because I'll tell my customers when they come in, I'm going to order some jeans off Fashion Nova, blah, blah. I'm like, no, since we have them right here. And they're like, but their jeans are $34.99. Your jeans are $45. And they always try to say like, oh, black boutiques or black businesses, they always try to rip you off. Well, let me educate you, because it's not about a black or white or anything like that. It's called Business 101, okay? So Fashion Nova, I'm sure, has relationships with a ton of vendors out there, and they have like millions of dollars to buy in huge quantities, right? So when I go and I'm gonna buy, let's say I'm gonna buy 20 pair of jeans or 50 pair of jeans, I usually buy maybe like 50 to 60 pair of jeans at a time, right? So my price is gonna be somewhere like $17 for each pair of jeans, because I'm only buying like 50 or 60 pairs of jeans, right? In their eyes, right? Because to them, that's like, that's small business for them. To be honest with you, that's small business for them. Now, Fashion Nova's gonna have someone come in there, and they're probably gonna buy about 10,000 pair of jeans at one time, right? Just in one invoice, right? So do you think that they're gonna get their jeans for $17? No way, okay? I'm gonna get mine for $17 when I'm buying the 60, and they're going to get their jeans probably, I'm not even going to be funny here, they probably get their jeans for about $10, right? So the same pair that I pay $17 for, they're going to get them for about $10. Now, do I know this for a fact? No, I don't know that they get their jeans for $10, but mathematically speaking and using common sense and being in this business for a while, doing the calculations, common sense is going to tell me that they pay $10 for their jeans, right? So that's why they can offer the jeans to you for $34.99 and I have to charge $45. So that's Business 101. They can buy in mass quantities and lower the price for their items. Myself, I probably might buy 2 or 3 packs of something, and I can negotiate 50 cents to $1. Their buying power and my buying power is totally different, which is very, it's cool. I'm not hating or anything. I'm just educating you guys, because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, well, this company has this shirt, the same shirt that you have, and it's like $5 less or $6 less. Well, if they're a bigger brand, if they have like 2 and 3 stores, their buying power, of course, is going to be different. So they can go in and negotiate a different price than I can, okay? So also, let's get into private labeling, right? And some of you are going to be like, well, I ordered from Fashion Nova and the label didn't say Vibrant M.i.U. in them, it said Fashion Nova. And that's because, I don't want to say recently, but probably for the last 3 or 4 years, or maybe 2, I could be a little off, so sorry, but they have started to private label so that when you order their clothes, it's branded now. It just says Fashion Nova. You do not see the company that they actually bought the clothes from, okay? That's why you'll see Vibrant M.i.U. in my jeans and Fashion Nova in their jeans. Now, some of you probably want me to expand on private labeling, since I've said that so much during this video. Well, private labeling is a good thing. I personally do not private label, and I'll tell you why. My turnaround on my clothes is pretty fast. I have a brick and mortar location, as you can see. So for me, it's just not logical, in my opinion, to take the time out to private label the clothing. Because, for example, if I get, let's say I get a pack of shirts on a Tuesday, right? Legit, I want to be able to put those clothes out by the next day, because my turnaround is very high, so I have people coming in and out. I want to be able to take those clothes out the box, steam them, tag them, put them out for display as soon as possible. When you do private labeling, you receive the clothes, then you have to have, either gonna have someone in-house private label the clothes, which is really just taking the tags out and then putting your custom tags in and then putting out on the floor. For me, waiting that couple of days or even a week that takes, I can't do it. Sis is impatient. Sis wants her clothes out on the floor so she can make money. I do not really care about private labeling at this point. Like, I've been here 5 years and it's just not something that I've ever been like, oh my God, I have to do it. Now, there was one point in time where when there was the bandage dress craze, like I was the bandage dress queen, y'all. Like, when you came here, it's about 1,000 bandage dresses, okay? So at that point, I was working with a company to manufacture bandage dresses and do private labeling. But then I was like, I don't know. I kind of like drifted off from doing that because, well, it was going well until like I got like a bad batch of dresses, and then I was like, I am done with this. And so I really like cut that relationship off, and then I had so much stuff going on, I kind of like let it drop. So would I ever do private labeling? Maybe so. If I ever, I don't know if it's a goal of mine to have 2 stores. It probably is. Right now, my goal is to just remodeling this place, but I eventually do want to like have another store. I get anxious when I say that because you put so much work into one store. Oh God, there's a truck, sorry. You put so much work into one store in your mind, it gives me anxiety in my mind to do 2 stores, 3 stores, 4 stores, because then I know that I probably won't go on a lot of vacations. I won't have a lot of free time, which is, the free time is not as important, but those vacations are, and that sanity and dealing with employees and all that. We can like have a whole video on that. But anyway, let's go back. So would I ever do private labeling? Yes. Do I recommend it? Yes, because a lot of you guys want to be branded. You want to be a brand. You want to present yourself as a brand. So I think that's a good thing to do. So everybody is different. For me, I just don't like the wait time of, receiving inventory in, taking the time to take the vendor's labels off, put mine on, and then, put it out for the customers. That time frame for me, I just can't do it. I want the clothes out because I want to make the money. I want them to buy my stuff. Oh my God, it's like a fly. So does that matter? Does private labeling matter? I'll tell you this. I'll say this. Do I think it matters to some? Yes, to some degree, yes and no, okay? One drawback that I have experienced with not private labeling is that there's so many people who are interested in owning boutiques right now, right? Which is cool, but they'll come in on the pretense of being a customer, and they'll go through my clothes. Like, this fly is just disgusting. So if you can see, like, I usually carry a lot of clothes. I probably have at one time, probably about $30,000 to $40,000 worth of inventory on the floor, because that's just the way I like my store to be like beefed up. I like to have a lot of inventory because I like to have a lot of choices for my clients. Now, I've had a lot of people come in, their pretense will be their customer, they're just looking around, and they'll legit, I have caught people legit like just tag flipping, just looking through the tags to see my vendors, they're typing it in their phone. I have caught so many people doing that, and to be honest, it used to offend me like in the very beginning. I'm like, why don't they just go find their own vendor or blah, blah, blah. And then, when you think about it, what is that phrase? Imitation is like the greatest form of flattery, right? And then to me, it's like, if I wanted to do something, if I wanted to find a vendor, like I can just hop online, go to a trade show, whatever, and find it myself. I don't literally have to get in my car, pull up to somebody else's business and like be sneaky and look through their stuff. But I have had a lot of people do that. Now, had I private labeled and had Shop 500 labels in the tags, then guess what? Bam, they can't do anything but look at a couple items and say, bye-bye, I didn't see anything I want today, and leave out the door. But in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter, because when you look at a lot of boutiques right now, everybody's kind of selling almost the same stuff, or like maybe 1 or 2 pieces that are alike. So it's really about the experience that the customer has when they come into your store, and their comfort level with you and where you're located in relation to where they live, how fast they can get to your store. All that type of stuff comes into play. So it's like a good thing to private label. And then on the other hand, does it really matter? Because somebody's going to find out where you got your stuff from anyway. And then branding is in so many forms, right? Because that's what some of you are saying, like, well, it's about branding and being, you know, unique. Well, that is true, but branding takes so many different forms. I really don't just solidify it into the private labeling. So that's really my answer for that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, I know you did, because I gave you 2 vendors, I gave you 2 sisters, and I also gave you Vibrant M.i.U. There we go, right? And I'm gonna put the names down below. Also, some goodies. I'm gonna put their addresses and their phone numbers below so you can get in contact with them. If you have a seller's permit, tax ID, or business license, you can purchase from them, excuse me. So their information is below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and until the next time, I will see you later. And wait, in the comments, please tell me what you guys would like to see. What would you, business related, what would you guys like me to talk about on here? My experience as a boutique owner, I've been through a lot, have seen a lot. So if you have any questions or you have a video that you would like me to do, leave it in the comment section below. And until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.